3.5 years ago, we got Shazam from the pages of DC Comics onto the big screen, which unfortunately its sequel has now been delayed to March, which is a big disappointment. But I just saw the new spin-off film of it, Black Adam, now playing in theaters. But is this new installment of the DCEU a real good thrill ride? Or is it just a complete blackout? Find out right now in this spoiler-free review. Big D's Entertainment Rankings and Reviews. So, greetings, my fellow YouTubers, and welcome to Big D's Entertainment Rankings and Reviews. My name is Dual, better known to as the Big D, and this time around, I bring to you a spoiler-free review of the just now released superhero flick, Black Adam, released by Warner Brothers for New Line Cinema, along with DC Films, 7 Bucks Productions, and Flynn Picture Company. The film is a spin-off of Shazam and the 11th overall film in the DC Extended Universe. The film was directed by Wame, if I mispronounce it, I apologize. Colette Serra, who recently directed Orphan and Jungle Cruise. Ran by Adam, if I mispronounce this, I apologize as well. Adam Steitskill, Roy Haynes, and Sora Noshiravani. Film stars Dwayne Johnson, who of course recently starred in Jungle Cruise last year, who also served as producer as the title character, along with Aldis Hodge, Noah Centineo, Sarah Shahi, Marwan Kenzari, Quintessa Swindell, Bodhi Sabongui, and Pierce Brosnan. Yes. Anyway, this had been in, I don't know, for some time. And Johnson was attached to Shazam early in development and confirmed to play Black Adam in 2014, but the producers decided to give the character his own film. But anyway, this film also marked appearances of 4 members of the Justice Society of America. Yes, a big surprise, considering after we had seen members of the Justice Society in, well, not in, but on the small screen on the CW's Stargirl, which unfortunately I've heard is soon to end after its 3rd season. Anyway, now our story starts out years back in Conduct, when the tyrannical king of this kingdom, Octon, created the crown of Sabak, known to give the wearer great power. After attempting to stage a revolt, a young slave boy is given powers by, well, the powers of Shazam by the ancient Council of Wizards, transforming him into Kondak's heroic champion. The champion allegedly kills Octon and ends his reign. But now, the Kondak is oppressed by the Intergang. Then, archaeologist Adriana Tamas, in the present day, tries to locate it with the help of her brother and colleagues. They find it, but they are ambushed by Intergang, and Adriana reads an incantation that awakens Ted M, who she believes to be the champion, from his slumber. And Adam subsequently slaughters most of the Intergang troops. Now, Amanda Waller, who you remember from Suicide Squad and last year's hit, The Suicide Squad, makes an appearance and contacts 4 members of the Justice Society of America, led by Carter Hall, alias Hawkman, Kent Nelson, aka Dr. Fate, Maxine Hunkel, aka Cyclone, and Albert Al Rothstein, alias Atom Smasher, to assist in taking Atom into custody. But I gotta tell you, it turns into a real twist and turn of events and what have you. But I gotta tell you, now, That's all I'm telling you about the story. Because I'm not giving you this whole story, because this is a spoiler-free review. Anyway, from what I've seen of the film, I'm just going to have to disagree with the critics. They're dissing the screenplay. I don't think there's much of anything wrong with it. And as for the bad guy, well, it's okay and all. Doesn't really deduct any points, but and action sequences drew polarized responses. Who cares? Action sequences were blooming awesome. So anyway, I thought the story wasn't too bad. Now the direction by one may call it Sarah, I thought was very good. The score by Lauren Ball was really good. We actually do get to hear some old tunes and what have you. As you'll hear in the throughout the movie, you know. And I thought that was awesome as well. Now, as for our cast, we have Dwayne Johnson playing the titular character and Ted Adam. Now, for those of you who watched the spoiler-free review I did on DC's recent hit, League of Super Pets, from not so long ago, I'll give you a heads up, he recently voiced Black Adam in a post-credits cameo in addition to serving in our roles. Of course, the League of Super Pets is not related to the DCU. It's just an animated movie, you know. And actually, the character previously appeared in Shazam, like in a cameo, where Johnson's likeness was used during a sequence where the wizard teaches Shazam. So I was not aware of that, but now I know. Now, I am planning to do a re-review of Shazam next year in order to promote the brand new film, which we would have done this year, but due to Avatar: The Way of Water in the way, yep. Anyway, Aldis Hodge plays Carter Hall, aka Hawkman. I gotta say, that was pretty cool. I liked Hawkman, and I'm glad they used his little insignia and what have you. Yeah, I think you know what I'm saying. Yeah, really cool. Liked all the technology he had, the weapons made of nth metal. That was awesome. Noah Centineo, who most of y'all know him best from the To All the Boys I've Loved Before trilogy from Netflix, plays Albert Al Rothstein, aka Atom Smasher. Though he's the youngest member, but well, I gotta say he's kind of a little, well, you know, at times I don't really want to get in the details of that. Just see the movie. Let's see now. Quintessa Swindell plays Maxine Hunkel, aka Cyclone, who can control wind and generate sound. She's the granddaughter of Abigail Mull Hunkel, aka Red Tornado. Yeah, I think that's a different version of that hero. I've heard of Red Tornado, so she's pretty good. Sarah Shahi, who I've known from some shows and movies and what have you. I mostly knew her from the short-lived USA program Fairly Legal, and also she recently appeared on NBC Chicago Fire. She plays Adriana Tomas. For those of you who have not read the comics, that character actually is in the comics as the Egyptian goddess of the elements, Isis. It is a shame that character's not in there. Just her human alias. Just so I give you just a slight little heads up. Anyway, but if this film does get a sequel, well, we'll see what happens. Let's see. Marwan Kenzari plays Sabak. Yes. Of course, also known as Ishmael Gregor, who that is our antagonist. Yeah, he's not too bad. But aside from Dwayne Johnson, I gotta give props to Pierce Brosnan as playing Kent Nelson, aka Doctor Fate. Now, of course, we've seen him in the that character in the Arrowverse series of programs on the CW, but this is something different, really cool. Now, Brosnan, I'll give you a heads up, wore a motion capture suit for the role, which I think that's fine. What have you? Now, of course, we also have cameos from Jemma Hansu as Shazam and Viola Davis as Amanda Waller. Of course, I believe they were uncredited, however. There is a mid-credit scene at the end of the movie, but I will not give you any heads up on it. Just watch the movie. I think this film's a blast. In my view, this is really good. It starts out pretty well, but it gets more cooler, more intenser throughout this here movie. So, to heck with what critics say. I loved Black Adam. It's awesome. It's super cool. And it's awesome. Well, it's twice as awesome as you can even imagine, but hey, I think you get what I'm saying. I don't know where if this should be the best film in the DCU, but it's up there though. I can guarantee you that. So just see this movie and you might like it. So anyway, so now for my score. But first, again, the film's got a decent story, good, decent direction, great music, great cast, etc. So anyway, my score for this, I'm gonna give Black Adam 5 stars, which of course means on a scale of 1 to 10, I'm giving it a 10. So take that, you critics. So what are your thoughts on Black Adam? Let me know in the comment section below. If you like this video, click the like button, subscribe, and be a part of the Big D Nation. I'll be right back because I've got a little bit of a special announcement here. Okay, now I'm going to give you a heads up on what's to come. Now tomorrow you'll still get the Fat Albert Halloween special from next time, as I've rescheduled Demons to, let's see here, to this Wednesday, the day I do the review of Dario Argento's Inferno. Okay, and so that means I'm going to reschedule the Lost Boys, and I will be sending it. I'm going to send it to the 29th, which will be Saturday. All right. So I do apologize for that. You'll still get Inferno on the 26th and Cujo on the 27th, which on that day I will also be giving you a special vid. But on Tuesday, the day I do the Ghost Ship review, I'll be doing a special review. But then the day I do Cujo, which that's Thursday, you'll be getting my next mini reviews vid. Okay? So stay tuned for those, okay? You're still going to get the Lost Boys review, but it'll just be pushed up a few days, so I do apologize. So thanks for watching my Black Adam spoiler-free review, and if you like this, consider checking out these other vids. In the upper left-hand corner is my review of the Suicide Squad from last year. The upper right-hand corner is my review of the previous installment of DCEU. Well, I sort of think it is, anyways. The Batman from earlier this year. Or go to the bottom left-hand corner and see my original review of Shazam, which was one of my earlier videos. And again, I'm going to re-review that next year. And the bottom right-hand corner is the button you can click to subscribe if you like rankings and reviews on movies, TV, music, video games, etc. Then I'm your guy. Thanks for watching. Until next time, I'm the Big D saying, see ya.